Looking at the right guy. This guy seems really confident that could go into that course.
The 1-0. Score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of at the plate. Danny Torquato. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's
good at bat there. Good job. Good job.
Vince Castilla is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Ready now, Elauris Montero. And there he goes towards second. Well, this is speed. And there's your unassisted double play. Into the box now, Carter Gear. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
In the early stages in this one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's the first out. Set to get his day started, Vince Castilla, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Grounded up the first baseline, scooped up to second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Danny Torquato. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Tolman is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Leonis Martin.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Leonis Martin.
Is on the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and they turn the double again. Alvin Snelling.
Number 28.
On the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ball.
Now at the plate, Danny Torquato, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Mitchell Tolman, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Torquato. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Boom goes the dynamite. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-1, the final tally today. Hartford jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. BJ St. Louis notches his 3rd win of the year. Logan Cozart hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Standing in, David Prather. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Game tonight, the first baseman, David Prather.
Ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Now to the plate, Danny Torquato. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Grounded to short.
Come on, D.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. So striding in, Quinn Brody. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Brody.
Hard on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Danny Torquato. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
New inning set to get underway. Ready for another chance. Marcos Palacios. To reach for it there as this is grounded to short. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So digging in now, Danny Torquato. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High in the air out to center field. Palacios is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Danny Torquato. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake. It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Yard Goats jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Your Yard Goats, number 24.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Pick it up.
And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Matty, you find that a lot. Guy throws a bad curveball. Even though he gets a swing at it, he didn't like the feel. He doubled up.
Yeah, the location of the pitch, what got him there on a fat curveball that he was able to single on. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
The left fielder, number 2, Dino Mendez.
Popped up. Martinez and a man left. Reed Humphreys enters from the pen to start the.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
8-6 the final score tonight.
8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.
The game's future start. Settling in now, Danny Torquato. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's down to third. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
Attaboy, way to get on the sack. Check your outfielders here.
Now in the box, Mark Zagunis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The right fielder, Mark.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Stepping up to the plate, Francesco Feliciano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of this game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Coming to the plate now, Norm Galvan, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Armas is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Quinn Brody. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. On the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce. Now at the plate, Johan Armas. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Leading off the inning, Danny Torquato, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Wander Javier. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Javier.
The 3-2 pitch. The left side, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Danny Torquato. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting the coast into second base.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that's going to score the tying run from second. We're even now at 5-5. Striding into the box, Danny Torquato. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Come on, sitting on something right here. And don't be afraid, let it fly one time.
First offering on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Into the box now, Wander Javier. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Digging in, Danny Torquato. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he's...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight.
They left 15 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and stepping into the box, Wander Javier. He went deep in the contest last night.
Wander.
On the ground towards short, reined in. And he's retired, one away. Coming to the plate now, Brian Lowry, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. A swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Into the box, Danny Torquato. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area.
Stepping into the box, Bernardo Silva is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out tonight's game. To short, scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Striding in, Brian Lowry.
Now batter, second baseman.
Ready with the 0-1.
Lowry.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. At the plate, Danny Torquato. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Danny Torquato.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Ready once again, Brian Lowry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Lowry.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle, reined in to second for 1, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Danny Torquato. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Danny Torquato.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different...
Diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1. Now batting, Danny Torquato, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, let it fly.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
The 0-1 offering. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And back to first safely he goes as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. At the plate, Lowry's Montero. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, the 1-2 into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Waller rounds the corner and is headed home. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Striding in once again, Danny Torquato. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
Right guy, right place.
The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's right there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Rumble Ponies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Adonis Uceda. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on. BJ St. Louis gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Boom goes the dynamite. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Digging in, Carter Gear. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Hit on to short. Right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvin Snelling. The ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yard Goats lead it 3-0.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Torquato, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Browning will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. In now, Danny Torquato. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
2. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
And he's in safely at third, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Leading off the inning, Samuel Velasquez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Short, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Leonis Martin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-2. Is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Now at the plate, T.J. Nickdean. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down though, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man stepping in, Vince Castilla.
Vince Castilla.
And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Torquato camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Danny Torquato will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fastball well outside. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward right field. Heredia will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Alvin Snelling. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Jugando. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the baseoff.
Time for minor. Minor League Baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A East. Chris Ortiz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Keep it going. Stay hot, huh?
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Standing in, Edgar Aviles.
The center fielder, number 3.
The 2-2.
Edgar Aviles.
A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Danny Torquato. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Heredia is in pursuit.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So striding forward now, Danny Torquato, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, kicks and deals. Rip, and that is off the first base bag. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what. Nice job to rip it down the.
And they got him. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Torquato. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Sent toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the 9th, Tino Sandoval, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Play ball.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in the face and salt this game away.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
The game's futures. Coming to the plate now, Danny Torquato, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Quinn Brody. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Brody.
On the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good.
Digging in now, Cal Raleigh, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Raleigh.
A bouncer up the middle, fielded cleanly, and there's one down now. At the plate, Danny Torquato comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Danny Torquato. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In the air to straightaway right. Brody is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So nothing happening this time around. Into the box now, Quinn Brody. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Brody.
Now the payoff pitch home. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready now, Adrian Thompson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Adrian Thompson.
Hard on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Danny Torquato. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Hit back toward the mound. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
The tag gets one.
Come on,
back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Binghamton jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. DeAndre Murray earns the win, his second, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Connor Sadzik was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Michael Flores closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live. Coming to the plate. Now, Danny Torquato, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
He's going.
First offering on its way. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Hey, come on, stay hot up there. Let's go.
In the dirt here.
Hey, stay hot now.
Mendez leads off second with one gone in the inning. And that's a swinging strike three in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Last half of the second set to go. Now at the plate, Quinn Brody. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, near Luis Martinez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Torquato. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lauris Montero. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Popped high in the air. McDonald is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now to the plate, Mark Zagunis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mark Zagunis.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Digging in once again, Danny Torquato. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Standing in, Marcos Palacios.
Second baseman, Marcos Palacios.
Hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So striding in, Danny Torquato. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Get your pitch, huh?
Swings through it for strike number 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top.